Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today I will be reviewing a very special beer. This is Hoppin T.O.R.I.S the Tyrant. So T.O.R.I.S stands for Triple Oatmeal Russian Imperial Stout. And the reason that this is such a big deal is because this is the first beer that has been brewed and packaged for sale in Ohio over 12%. If many of you guys knew how long this has been an ongoing battle, it is just absolutely staggering, but as of August 31st, 2016, there is no longer an ABV cap for beer in Ohio, which is awesome and brings us into the 21st century. It's about fucking time. So yeah, Hoppin Frog just got done packaging this, went out to all the stores, sold out like that, so awesome stuff. Really looking forward to checking this one out. I think it's really cool too that an Ohio brewery was the one that got the first package out there. Let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Wow, yeah, just like the rest of the Hoppin Frog stouts, it is really, really roasty up front. Yeah, lots of like charred, blackened, roasty malt. Definitely getting like some really dark, rich, bitter kind of chocolate in there as well. Hints of like caramel, molasses, almost like subtle dark fruit kind of notes in there too. Yeah, definitely getting like some roasted coffee bean kind of note in there for sure. But again, a lot of roast, a lot of chocolate. It's very dark, it's very deep, it's just very, very rich smelling. Yeah, subtle hints of dark fruits. It's almost like dried cherries, dried plum kind of thing going on. And I gotta say too, for being almost 14%, this smells pretty damn smooth. I mean, I'm not really picking up on any kind of booziness or anything, which is awesome. Guys, here's to Ohio finally having no ABV limit. Let's go ahead and take our first sip. Cheers. Wow. Yeah, wow. Holy shit, this thing is really intense. Up front, just like in the aroma, it follows with a big, heavy, like really intense roasted malt character. There's lots of like char, almost like a burnt kind of malt note in there for sure. They're also getting some of that roasted coffee kind of notes coming from the malt bill. Again, there's no adjunct, so they didn't add coffee and add chocolate. This is all just strictly coming from the malts they use for this one. And yeah, it's a good bit of like that bittersweet, dark, rich kind of chocolate in there. Yeah, up front, again, that big roasty, just really intense malt profile. It goes immediately into almost hints of vanilla, which is kind of crazy. Like hints of vanilla, there's definitely caramel, almost like kind of molasses, sticky kind of sweetness to this one as well. And I do get a little bit more of kind of those almost like dark, dried fruits. It's like, again, dried plums, dried figs, raisins, almost like a little bit of a cherry kind of note in there as well. And I'm sure that with some age, considering this one's so fresh, I'm sure with some age that those notes would really come to the forefront. Wow, yeah. It's just an absolutely crazy beer. You know, besides those really big, bitter, roasted malt notes, you're getting, again, that kind of that coffee element to it. Definitely getting some of that caramel, molasses. A lot of chocolate, too. The more it sits on my palate, it's really like dark, rich, almost fudgy kind of chocolate, but it is really like chocolatey, very roasty. A lot of bitterness to this one, which is kind of nice because it combats a lot of those sweeter notes like the vanilla, the caramel, kind of that. And even the bittersweet dark chocolate, there is kind of a little bit of almost subtle hints of milk chocolate in this one for sure as well. But yeah, this thing has a lot going on. Boris and Doris are both absolutely fantastic stouts from these guys. They're super complex, and this one continues in that line, albeit much bigger than those two. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that is really intense. It's like this thick, heavy, chewy Imperial Stout, completely full-bodied. Again, it's just like, it's one of those Imperial Stouts that as you're sipping on it, you kind of has that chewiness to it. Really, really nice stuff. And I gotta say, too, for being 14%, this is actually pretty easy to drink. It's pretty smooth. You know, I mean, there is some warmth in the chest, but it is not what I would call a boozy beer. It's not, like, over the top. If I was drinking this, I would say maybe, like, but somewhere between 11.5% and 12%, not nearly 14%, which kind of makes this one dangerous. But again, it's so rich and complex, and since it is such a big beer, it's definitely one of those like sipping beers for sure, but at the same time, yeah, just really, really well done. I mean, Hoppin Frog did a crazy, crazy good job. I would love to get another bottle, age this one for maybe 2-3 years. I would imagine the dark fruits would really come up, but yeah, it's already a damn good beer, and it is already pretty damn smooth for what it is, so awesome, awesome stuff, guys. In terms of a rating for this one, I'm going with a 9.4 out of 10. I think it's a fantastic beer. I would love to see this go into like bourbon barrels, or you know, maybe even like a cognac barrel or something, but I would love to see a barrel aged version of this one. I would also love to try this one with some age on it, because it's a great beer now, but I think that as time goes on, I think it's just going to get more complex. It's going to get easier to drink, and yeah, just awesome stuff. So cool stuff. If you guys have gotten to try this one, let me down below. And if you guys live in Ohio, let me know what some of the beers that you're looking forward to being finally available to legally buy here as well. Alrighty guys, thanks so much for watching. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that like button for me, and remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.